Hello, everyone. It is time for the daily update from the Republican Party of Arizona. I am your chairwoman, Dr. Kelly Ward. So as we are about to start our Thanksgiving holiday weekend, I thought I would share a part of the original Thanksgiving story that really has a lot of relevance for all of us today. Now, most of us are familiar with the story of the Pilgrims arriving in Massachusetts on the Mayflower, and they came seeking religious freedom and looking for the opportunity to rule their own lives. But did you know that the first Thanksgiving was actually celebrated during the Pilgrims' second harvest season? After arriving on the North American continent, the Pilgrims decided that they would all own their land collectively. Everyone would share equally in the work and the yield of the crops, and it was a disaster, like socialism always is. People ended up waiting on somebody else to do the work to make sure that there was a bountiful harvest, and it ended up with no one doing the work that needed to be done. And that first winter, the Pilgrims almost starved to death, and many did. The following year, they decided that the property was going to be divided up. People would own their own plots of land and be rewarded with the fruits of their own labor. The result? Abundance and the celebration of the first Thanksgiving. It took the Pilgrims 1 year to figure out that socialism does not work, which was much better than how long it took the Soviet Union, about 70 years. There are many people who right now are old enough to vote, but they weren't born or they were too young to remember when the Berlin Wall and the Soviet Empire fell. And that may be why they've been susceptible to the socialist arguments of supposed equality, equity, and then the demonization of those who work hard to become financially successful. After just 10 months of the Biden administration and their essentially socialist policies, people all over are waking up to the fact that these schemes don't work. Higher prices and shortages of goods are the usual outcomes of command and control economies, and that is exactly what we're seeing right now. The election results in Virginia and elsewhere show that people are waking up to this reality, and they want to return to Republican principles and policies. It took the Pilgrims just 1 year to realize that socialism does not work, but they were smart enough to correct their course and go down the path of prosperity. I am so thankful this Thanksgiving that in less than 1 year, the American people have already come to that same conclusion, and they are ready to change course for the better. I do hope that you and your family have a blessed, blessed holiday. Celebrate our blessings of faith, family, and freedom. And remember, here at the Republican Party of Arizona, it is always America first. I'll see you next time.